gotta work, never tell, keep your head down, find what you love and excel, yeah. Push and pull and repel any hate, go create what you want, feel compelled, yeah. And once you finally get a taste of the race, you'll never look back once you felt that. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. About others way before myself, yeah. I guess that's why I feel like I go through hell, damn. Wasting time on your dreams instead of mine, yeah. About to turn this franchise around on a dime, man. It's all about finding your right state of mind. It's all about turning the worst into fine. It's all about time and the work and the climb. From the thirst we will rise, I'm immersed in this life. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first.
Logistics manager for Nitro. Like, he doesn't do any more stuff.
Okay,
right?
for Nitro, yeah.
Yeah, he just organizes all the shipment of all that equipment to Australia or whatever, to Europe. They travel a lot. Like, he's been to China, to Russia, all over the world doing the Nitro show, right? But yeah, after those years, she got this opportunity, and then she said, "No, I'm going to go with if I get this job in Hollywood, that's where I'm going to go. It's a lot safer, right? They do work things out a little better."
There's safety regulations.
And our son said, "No, I have a good job here. I'm going to stay here." So
where's he? California too?
They both live in Big Bear. It's up in the mountains.
Yep.
Where they had that fire not too long ago, and it came close, but it wasn't there yet.
Okay.
And there's a big lake, and that's where they both live now. Like he built his marriage just with his wife up in the mountains. That's about 7,500 feet up or something. Probably. He had a few of the guys, younger guys, that when he did the shows,
Yep.
they had different guys that would join the group and they would jump at fairs.
Yep.
And with Zoke, he did a lot with Zoke, that road racer guy.
Yep. What's his first name? He rides for Kawasaki, right?
Yeah, he still races.
Yeah. Jordan Zoke.
Jordan Zoke, yeah.
Yep.
We met him a bunch of times.
Yep.
And then when Bill quit, because he had a trailer that you could fold up into a landing ramp and take off and stuff.
Yep.
And Jordan Zoke bought that because he said, no, I'm going to go. We're moving to California because that's where everything's going. And that's how it happened. So yeah, I've been traveling by myself for quite a while now. Just keep on racing, I guess.
Living the life.
Sort of. I used to win a lot, but not anymore. I mean, my kids are older than 50 and there's no class for me to race unless I go to Helen. I raced that a couple of times. Never won it, but I got second a couple of times.
That's still impressive.
At the World Vet thing, and there's over 1,000 riders. They're all in 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 75. And like, you think, holy shit, these guys are fast. Like, you'd be surprised.
Yeah.
But I got second about 3 times I went there. Every time, at 62. I was already 63 before I rode the 60 plus. You have to go when you're 60, like, because that's when everybody.
The next class up. Yeah.
By the time I went, I was already a couple of years old, so you see guys. And the last time I went, well, I was 75. It was a few years back. And I got there and I talked to Jim O'Neill from O'Neill Clothing.
Okay.
And he used to race as a pro too, right?
Yep.
And he had a mechanic there and everything else. I said, how come you're here? He says, oh, I just turned 70 a month ago. Fuck, I'm 75. Got second again. It's all fun.
Yeah.
But I did win plus 50 in Glen Helen. Ever heard about Loretta Lynn? It's in Kentucky.
Say it again.
Loretta Lynn. Every year they have an amateur national.
Yep.
I won that 50 plus class. And I finished 3 times second.
Nice.
Same thing again, right? But I won it at least once, so that was good.
Yeah.
I'm the first Canadian sort of thing, they said.
You know, were you riding this or riding your Husqvarna?
Then I wrote that, well, that's a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
When I was 55, that's 20, so
Okay.
I'm 79 now.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
knew when I was 50.
Yeah.
I was competitive. I was a 50-year-old, 6-year-old going fast.
Yeah.
Not anymore. And so for an old guy maybe, but not to the guys I race with all the time.
So what were you riding back then?
We were sponsored by Kawasaki. My kids and myself, we all went there.
Yep.
Our Billy and Jolene and myself, all 3 of us, we qualified and we did it 5 years in a row.
Nice.
And we all rode Kawasaki's at that time.
Yep.
Because we were sponsored in the younger days, right?
Yep. So KX 250s probably?
I rode most of the time KX 250s, Jolene 125s, and Bill also 250. Been sponsored by Suzuki. Did 1 year Honda, but I wasn't too great. And then after that, the sponsor stopped, and then you kind of get help from English Cycle and like the usual stuff, right?
Yep.
As you go through all that. But no, yeah, like I said, you just Google our name or Jolene's name, because I'm not on Facebook or I have it all. But she mentions my name once in a while when something's happening. And now I'm back on the Suzuki. Yeah, we built that, but my buddy and I, we built that. We just kind of put it together and it worked great. I raced it for 5 years, I think, because it worked great.
So
but,
did that motor bolt right in, or did you have to weld brackets onto?
No, you have to redo the whole thing. Right?
Yeah.
You have to have a fork here to go around the pipe.
Yep.
It's cut here, eh? Way up here.
Yep.
And then you do it all the way over here. This whole system is different.
Yep.
It's a bit of work, but I mean, yeah. I got 2 new hips too.
And you still ride?
Yeah. And, you ever seen pictures of an X-ray of a hip? I can show you a picture. It looks pretty cool.
So is it like titanium? You got? It's like a titanium hip now. You got?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool when you go through the airport, right? So what the hell is this? See if I can find it.
Is that your daughter there? No.
That's her. That's her. That's our son. That's her again, and a few more. This is from Travis's Pastrana. Yeah, we've been going there. Jolene lived there for 3 or 4 years in his house.
Really?
We went there probably every year for a couple of times.
Cool.
I stayed there at his house. And,
So you've been
yeah,
been through his shop.
the first time was pretty cool, right? Because Travis was Travis, right?
Yeah.
So we all went. So that's how it really went, right? The really how it started was Jolene was racing competitive. We went to Loretta Lynn, the Hampshire National. Yep. Travis was 16, Jolene was 16. Girl and boys hang out, right?
Yep.
And she said, "Oh, this guy, they want to go to the movies." So a bunch of girls and then went to the movies. That's how it actually started. And she raced also the nationals during the year in the States. They had a women's series at the same day as the guys, the pros.
Yep.
And that's how we met, kept in touch all the time. He was there, we were there. And then he said, and then he already was doing freestyle then at 17, right? So he says to Julian, "Why don't you come and you girls come over to my house?" 17-year-old kid, my house.
Yeah.
Big acre, like a big place.
Yeah.
And then you can, and that was a big deal, right? And he says, then, because I'm looking for a girl to do jumps with us. Nitro Circle starting then.
Yep.
So then, at the end of the season, because we had to wait, and he says, "Oh, you, your dad, and your brothers, you can all come over, stay at my house, and then we'll see what we come up with. Because I'm looking for a girl to do a backflip." And so this was in the fall. I hate to bother you with all the story. You okay with that?
Yeah, yeah, keep talking.
Because that's how it really started. So it was a big deal, because in those days we rode the cube van, right, with all the stuff in it.
Yep.
It's easier traveling. We stay in hotels or sleep in the truck. That kind of
Thanks. Feeling good now, but it took quite a few laps to get feeling okay.
Oh, they're all yellow now, are they? The Huskies.
No, it's white. I changed the plastics out.
Oh, did you? Well, even the new ones are white on the front and they have a yellow back fender, right?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah. Started to look like Suzuki's.
No, I hit a tree the first winter I had it because I rode it through the winter
Oh,
too.
you had a big tank too.
But I hit a tree and I wrecked the plastic.
Oh yeah.
On this side, and that plastic alone is almost $300. Just that piece.
You're kidding.
So that's because the graphics are like infused into the plastic.
Oh, okay.
So this here is a Husqvarna kit. The whole kit was like 250 bucks.
But you put the sticker on
So
yourself.
I put the sticker on myself, yeah.
That makes sense. No, I like the Husky 350. As soon as I bought it, my buddy bought one, and we've been enjoying it ever since. Now he bought 2 new ones since. Like he only keeps it for 2 years.
Yeah.
Another one. I tried to set up for what I like. I said, oh, I don't know that I'm going to be racing a lot longer, so then I keep on and on and on. Now it's like, let's do 16, so I might buy a new one. If I still ride next year, I might buy a new one.